to all of you. I think this morning is a very remarkable day because we are celebrating 100th anniversary of a remarkable person, Party Obul Reddy. Many of you know him. I knew him probably for about over 50 years. So what I would call him is a person omnipotent. Today to start an industry, probably it's easy. Like a hospital, today if you want to start a hospital, you probably can do it in a week's time. But in the early 50s, when he started the industry, it was not easy. But he did it. He had that determination. But whatever that shows his characteristic, but whatever he entered into, he did it with great affection and the dynamism. This is where he showed not just in industry, he did in public service. He started schools, he started charitable hospitals, and most importantly, he is known all over Madras. I think when the month comes, the December month comes, there are several people come from all the world come here, and people in Chennai who are fond of music were there. Everywhere they remember Obul Reddy because he is the one who encouraged the music academy, who encouraged Tyagaraja. So all of this, he did it with his passion. It is not because he was asked to do it. He did, voluntarily did everything. This is where I think he was a remarkable person. But for us in the family, here are my sons-in-laws, Shri and Vijay and Varak, our Samadhis, Apparao and Mrs. Apparao, and his nieces. I remember just now she showed me a picture of one of our daughters had the first bone marrow transplant in Chennai. Obul asked me 2 weeks before that, is it safe to do this surgery? I said, I spoke to the doctors before they called me, but they say that it will go through very well. I'm very happy. She just showed me the picture. She is now in the United States with 2 of her children. So this is where I had a greater association with him. Not as only as a Samandi, with 2 of my daughters married to 2 sons, but in Apollo, he was one of founder director, but throughout, he gave me that first in the beginning he said, "You're a good cardiologist, doing well, what do you want to do in a hospital?" When I said I want to do this and this is my purpose, that India should have good health care for people, and then when he's convinced, he gave me a full support. As the founder director, not in the board meeting, but I could call him any time. And this is what his great spirit is. He had that wisdom, he had that dynamism, and more importantly, he has the credibility to authenticate what is good, and the way of life. So I'm particularly, I said, to describe him, as an industrialist, as a philanthropist, and a person who is devoted to music. Music academy, actually when we had the function, then probably everyone recollected the many wonderful things that you have done. But Tyagaraja, this one, I still recollect. I am away for a few days busy. That means he goes to Tyagaraja, this one, and I am happy the children are following it and putting up, encouraging the institution. This is where all of us will have something to remember, something we can walk in the path that he has shown us in a few ways at least. So I now come to the most important thing, Major Major Manoj. You are very, very nice to say we are releasing a stamp on him. This is a great honor to for not just for him, for all the activities that he has done as an industrialist, as a philanthropist, and as a person who loved music, and a person who started the many of the institutions for public good. They will remember forever. Thank you for releasing the stamp, and I'm particularly.
Good afternoon, Chairman Dr. C. Pratap Reddy, the dignitaries on the dais, press people, ladies and gentlemen, family members of the Scion of Apollo Hospitals. It's a very pleasant afternoon here. You know, among all the businesses in the world, the most noble business is saving human lives. So that's what Apollo Hospitals has been doing for decades and decades. And whenever a man is in distress, not only here, but anywhere in the world, we commonly hear Apollo Hospitals as being considered as, we commonly hear them uttering the word Apollo Hospital. Why not we consider Apollo Hospital? So that famous is Apollo Hospital is when it comes to a people's mind, a person's mind when he is in distress. So we are deeply honored, India Post is deeply honored to be a part of this great legacy of being associated with the names of Apollo Hospitals and its founders. India Post has been having a long-standing partnership with Apollo Hospitals. We even released a commemorative stamp. It started with a commemorative stamp 40 years ago. For the 40 years completion of Apollo Hospitals, and we have released, as of now, we have released some 66 corporate mile stamps on various occasions of the events of Apollo Hospitals. So it's been a great partnership, and I know as Mrs. Reddy said that one of the kids from the family has uttered the word that who uses a stamp now? Now, why to release a stamp on a person's name? As she rightly said that it's a historic event. Coming up a stamp on the name of a person is indeed a great honor one can do to that person's legacy. But also, I would like to tell the kids that yes, we agree from the India Post. We agree that days are going by. We will no longer use the physical stamps, but for your generation, Gen Z people, we have an upcoming idea called digital stamps. So maybe once you grow up and you sit here, you will be releasing a digital stamp on one of the CMs. So you have to hear that. So let the partnership continue for as long as we live. Thank you for this great opportunity. Thank you.
The art of writing that really differentiated him in creating a product. Last night my grandson asked me, he said, why a stamp, Mama? No one's using a stamp. This is my grandson. No one's using a stamp. So I said, yes, the stamp is something that people will remember, but more than anything else, it is the stamp of a good human being conveying great values. So to all of you who are present here, my gratitude. Thank you.